What's going on, guys? It's your boy Taz here, and today I have a tutorial for you guys on how to make a Twitter header. Some of you guys may not know how to do this, some of you guys may, but this is my very first video on this channel, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos and the quality of the videos and all that stuff. There is going to be multiple tutorials, multiple speed arts. I am going to be trying to get certain things done for you guys. I might do a couple speed arts for you guys. If you guys want something, I might do a speed art for one of you guys. I know at certain amount of subscribers I'll be giving stuff away. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get right into the tutorial. This is basically this is a team that I'm actually in. I had just joined it. They haven't started yet, but the team description will be down in the description. Alright, the team YouTube will be down in the description, as well as my portfolio if you guys want to go check that out and all that stuff. Just keep in mind, guys, I am an up and coming graphics designer. I do use other people's things, graphics packs. I couldn't get the word out. I do use other people's graphics packs, like Rated Designs. I use his Lightroom sometimes. I use Flow Graphics, I think is what his name is. I use some of his graphics packs. I use a whole bunch of people's graphics packs and everything, but some of the stuff I don't really use it. But most of the time, if I'm doing a banner for somebody and it just would look nice with those, then I'll do it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get right into this, making this banner into a Twitter header. So some of you guys think, yeah, oh yeah, you can just drag it on and stretch it out. Well, you can do that, but the resolution here, let me actually just show you. So the resolution of this, if you dragged it on to here and just laid it on here, okay? So basically, you're gonna have this banner. It's gonna take about that much space, okay? Now, just think, okay? If you took this banner and you stretched it, okay, just to where you had basically, if this will work, if this decides to work, please decide to work. Thank you. Okay, so you can keep stretching it if you want. It's not gonna look the best. It's gonna be very like pixely. You'll be able to see all the pixels and stuff basically, and it just won't look right. And so basically that's what it would look, or let me actually zoom in after get it all done. Basically that's what it will look like on your Twitter, okay? It looks all stretched out, all bigger than your actual YouTube banner. So instead of doing that, what you can do is just basically copy the style. So that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do. So let's see. I gotta figure out. I gotta remember what white I used. Let me go over here to this. Go ahead and exit out of that. Go to here. Sorry guys, my computer is running a little bit slow today. I don't know why, but it is. I need to figure out why too. So let me go ahead and close out of some internet or Google Chrome stuff. See if that helps. And then come over here. See what else I got running. Okay, so now since this is open now, we're gonna go ahead and copy that. Okay, so we just have pure white. Okay, so then I thought we had like a little like peach or something in there, but I guess not. Okay, so now we have our white background. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this rectangle tool and you're gonna cover up maybe about a quarter of it with a black rectangle. So you'll do about maybe that much. You'll change the fill to black, and boom. Okay. So now you notice it doesn't look just like the YouTube banner, right? So hold on. Okay, there it is. I don't know why I can never find that. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna rasterize it. Okay, rasterize the rectangle. Go over to the. I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. You see how it's white and then it turns into a darker kind of, or a darker kind of whitish gray. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the rectangle, and you're gonna turn the fill all the way down to about maybe like 10, and then you're gonna turn the opacity only down to 90% is what you're gonna turn the opacity to, and that's how you get that the darker white, lightish gray kind of feel to that. So then after that, we're gonna take our text tool, and it doesn't really matter where you start typing first. It's just wherever you decide to place your text. So if we can wait, go ahead and do that. Click once, and I have no idea why it's so little, but okay. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna type in one text. This isn't always how you do a banner. This is how I just did that specific one. So just bear with me. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, there it is. Okay, so now go ahead, click that. Boom. Change that to black, and then swap the colors real quick. This is I'm just messing with it so I can get the color for the text right. Okay, so now we have our first text, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna basically get your rulers, and if you don't know how to do that, I believe it's Control R, and you're gonna click that. You're gonna click Control R one time, and once you get your rulers up, what you can do is you can go up here and just like hover over your rulers and drag down. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna keep dragging down until your ruler snaps into the center, and you'll see exactly when it snaps. So it just snapped right there, and right about it'll snap onto these little squares and stuff, just because it's outlining your the layer you've selected. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the text down just a little bit to where it's kind of centered, and you can also move it with the arrow keys. If you guys didn't know that, you can move it around with the arrow keys. It doesn't move it a lot, just a little bit, to where you have that perfect kind of movement to it. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna copy that text layer, and you're gonna type in your other text. So this is just my banner for my header for my Twitter. So there's that. Go ahead and move this one over a little bit more, because this one is just a little bit. And if you guys are wondering how I'm moving these straight across without making them jump anywhere or get out of line, I'm holding Shift, and I'm holding Shift and moving them. What you do is you hold it on the layer first, like hold the mouse down on the layer first, like on the eye or whatever it is, and then you're gonna hold Shift and just move it, and it'll move from left to right, or if you move up or down, it'll move up or down. Okay, so let me go in here to get this logo. I cannot find it. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna drag this over into our Twitter and just place it. Now this is bigger than what you need, so you're gonna hold Shift and Alt, and you're gonna have it basically in the center to where it's perfectly centered, and you're gonna hold Shift and Alt and just drag it until you have that size that you want. And I want it about maybe right there. I think that's just a little bit bigger than what I had on. Actually, no, it's perfect. Okay, so it's gonna look a little bigger just because you're on here. Okay, so now you have your logo placed, your text placed around your logo. I would just want a little bit more space between the logo and the text. It just makes it have a little bit more spacey feel to it. Not spacey, but like spacious feel. Go ahead and do that. Wait till it just clicks over. Alright, nope, that ain't working. So about right there. Alright, that should be good. Alright, so now what you're gonna do is I have these black lines across up on top of the text and on the bottom. What that is actually the pen tool. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go over here, you're gonna grab the pen tool, and if you want these rulers to go away, you don't have to make them go away, but you can. If you want them to go away, you're gonna hold Control and H, and they'll disappear. And if you ever want them to pop back up, just click Control H again, and they'll pop back up. So you have your preset rulers and everything. And if you want to zoom in without always clicking here and going to that, what you can do is have your pen tool selected already, and then what you can do is hold Alt and zoom in with scroll, like with the scroll thing on your mouse. Just click, move that up or down, and you'll zoom. If you move it up, you'll zoom in. If you move it down, then you'll zoom out. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, and now I had a straight line. So if you want a straight line, you're gonna hold Shift and click, and then that gives you a perfect straight line. And then you're gonna go back 1 and then up, and that's how you get that line or that shape on top of your text. Okay, so now there's 4 of those. So now what you're gonna do is Control J, and then you're gonna go to Edit, Transform, Flip Horizontal, and you're gonna go to your Move tool, and like I said, you're gonna hold the image, hold Shift, and drag straight over until you feel as if it's perfectly over your text. Okay, so that second text has to space out a little bit, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now we have those 2 lines perfectly placed on top. So now what you're going to do is you're going to highlight these 2 layers, Control E. Okay, now you have merged them. Now you're going to do Control J and copy again, Edit, Transform, Flip Vertical. And what that does is flip it upside down to where when you drag it down, it's another way for it's just like it's actually kind of harder to explain it, but you'll drag it straight down to under the text, just like how it is on this banner, and it's perfect here and perfect here, and so yeah. Alright, now what you want is grab your text tool again, and we're going to do the text usually that's up top saying that this is the official channel of, or Twitter of. So what you're going to type in is the official, if I can remember how to spell, this is going to be actually Twitter. So, alright, I just backspace, one too many. Twitter, and then of. Don't type anything else in but of after, like at the end, because you don't want to put your name and then have your name appear at the same point. So now what you're going to do is you're going to try to perfectly align it to where it looks perfect to you. Not everyone's going to be the same. Some people are going to have it off to the right, off to the left. It doesn't really matter, but I like to have mine right above my right above everything. So what I do is I just keep shrinking, stretching, shrinking, and stretching until I feel as if it's good. And that looks about actually pretty good right there. So now we're almost halfway done. So you have your background done, you have your rectangle done, you have your name done, you have your logo in, and you have your 4 lines up on top of your text and on the bottom of your text. So now, what are we missing? We're missing social media. And then that's basically everything that's usually on a banner. Is your social media, your name, the design of the banner, and that's about it. So that's like that's basically all we're gonna do. So now what you're gonna do is I have let me see. Oh crap, wrong thing. Hate it when I do that. I go to open it something else and I click something else. Okay, so I just need a pack that I know has Twitter and logo, or Twitter and YouTube. I think it's this one. Sorry if you guys hear dogs barking. It's I have my window open while I'm recording, and if you guys hear wind, it's also because I have my window open. It's kind of windy outside. So now this is Flow Graphics Pack, 15K pack. You guys should go look him up. He has some really nice packs that he gives away, and they're really good and helpful. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and go in here. If I can find it, social media logos. Okay. So now what we need is we need YouTube and we need Twitter. And if you have any like sponsors or anything like that, then what you'll do is you'll basically do the same thing I'm doing right now, but you'll just take your sponsor's logo and you'll move it, or you'll take it and put it on the other side of where your social media and stuff is. So you don't really want Twitter on your Twitter header. I mean, you can have it on there if you want, but I don't know why I dragged it on here. I don't need it. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting my YouTube and my Instagram. That's what I wanted, not Twitter. Instagram. I'm just adding another thing because I couldn't put Twitter. Alright, so let's go ahead and make that a little bit bigger. Go here, drag it down to about there. Alright, so now you guys notice you guys cannot see them at all. So this is one easy way that you can do it. You can go here, double click on the layer, go to color overlay, and you see how it just threw a color over it, and then you can do black, click OK, OK, and then that's done. And now what all you can do is you can do copy, right click on the layer, copy layer style, click on your other layer, paste layer style, and there, both icons are black now. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna basically take the text tool, go over here to your YouTube or to whatever you're putting, and I have a lot of fonts, that's why it shows that loading thing. I have over like 1,000 fonts, and you're gonna do that. You're gonna shrink the text just a little bit, and you're gonna type in your YouTube. Mine is Taz Arts. So this is what it's gonna. Oh, why did it say ats? It forgot to put the R. R-A-R-T-S. Thank you. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that over, and we're gonna make that just a little bit bigger because I don't like how small it is. It's very like not legible for someone to look or actually see when they look at the header. And so then what you're gonna do is you're gonna basically copy that text layer, and you're gonna move it straight over again. And no, this is not a real Instagram that I have yet. I am actually gonna be making that here in about 20 minutes once my phone charges up. So if you guys want, that'll be down in the description. And after I make that and all that stuff, and my YouTube, or duh, you guys are watching this on YouTube. My Twitter will be down in the description, and yeah, and I might actually give away this banner template that I made for myself. I actually made this. It took me about 10 minutes actually. All I did was took a picture of a girl, posted it in the back, threw a color, faded the color a little bit, and made it a little bit darker, threw my logo on, my name, threw my logo on like it's a tattoo on the girl, and yeah, and so it's actually a pretty cool banner template. I mean, I don't really use it for anything special. It's just so I don't go over the go really over and everything like that. But it's a good banner template. I've always used it, and it's really good. So now basically you are done. Everything's basically done on that banner. If you guys ever want to, I mean, there is this thing that you can do. You can like put pockets that I've learned how to do. You just like make it to where it looks more like a pocket, and we're gonna, oh snap, that's the wrong thing to do. Oh, and if you guys ever with the pen tool, if you guys ever make a curved line, no, I did not learn this until about like 3 weeks ago. If you guys ever make a curved line and you guys are tracing something or trying to make something look nice, and you have a curved line, and then you do like come out here, it keeps that curve of that line, of this line, and it brings it out or wherever. So if you want to not have that curve, you're going to delete that anchor point. You're going to hold Alt on that last anchor point that you have the curve on, and you're going to click it, and that straightens up for the next line. So now what I can do is I can go here, straight line, and then this is for the pocket. So make selection, okay, and then you're going to add a new layer. And I have like a brush pack or whatever, so I don't really like, I got this off of Rated. Like, what you can do is you can do this and just like highlight the edge of the circle thing of your pocket, and I did it way too dark, and what it'll do, it'll drop like a shadow to where it looks like there's an actual pocket, and it actually looks really nice on most banners. And I just like really didn't learn this technique until like I said, like a couple days ago, and I don't know why I didn't just copy and paste it from over on the other side, because I'm lazy. But yeah, it does that whole like pocket type feel to it. So now when you go to, like, if I copy this YouTube and then I drag it over to the pocket, and I lay the pocket, I think it's below it, is it? I don't know, hang on, I did just learn this, so I still gotta figure things out. So if I drag it down into the pocket, why is it still staying over? Okay, so never mind. Don't do what I said about the pocket. I still gotta master that, or I still gotta learn how to do that. It's actually it's not a hard concept, but it's like, it's confusing. So I'll show you guys how to do that in the next tutorial. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys liked the tutorial. If you guys did, make sure you guys leave a like, and if there's anything you want me to make in a speed art, a tutorial, or show you guys how to make, or anything or like that, just let me know down in the comments below. And it's been your boy Taz, making you guys the best, not the best of stuff, but I don't know, I still gotta work on an outro. But anyways, see you later, guys. Have a wonderful day.